little bit.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And yes, we brought the Gladiator today. And yes, she's got the new tires on her. We got ourselves some 37-inch Mickey Thompson's Baja Boss ATs. So those are the all-terrain version. And the same ones that Sean is running on his Gladiator. So we have two Gladiator Rubicons, both running the same tires, except I have a little bit of a wider stance. I'm running a -18 offset. He has a +12 offset. So you can see his poke a lot less. I think that's going to be a lot better for him when he's actually off-road because he doesn't have as wide of a track. I didn't really consider that, but it looks hella good. And we also have Shamrock. If you guys have been following the channel, then you'll definitely remember Tun and his JK. And the three of us are going to be tackling Gotterham. So we are at Gotterham Trail. We're just at the north end right now. We're going to be running it north to south. And yeah, might run a couple other trails around here. There's a lot of trails around here like Pickard Lake. What was that other one? Crystal Lake, Pickard Lake, Crystal Lake.
Pencil Lake.
There's a lot of lakes. There's a lot of lakes. So we're definitely going to be exploring some new trails today, and hopefully we can get into some interesting stuff. So let's go and let's hit it. Oh, and I was mistaken. This is the Mickey Thompson crew today. Everybody's running the exact same tires. These ones are in the 35 flavor. Those ones are 37s, and those ones are also 37s. So it will be a nice test of how these tires do out here in the rock and in the mud. But I have already seen these guys perform with their tires, and they do really good. Today is my first day trying these out, and I cannot wait to actually get out there. And we did air down to about 10 psi today. They actually are really thick tires. They are D-rated, and they have a super thick sidewall, so they don't really actually squat down until about 10 psi. And you can see they're not really that like deflated looking. But they definitely feel good. So I think 10 psi is where I'm going to be sitting at today. Definitely feels nice. Gives you the good squishy kind of supple ride. So yeah, no complaints. And we've got Justine back.
Guess who's back? Back again.
So yes, we've got the full crew out here today. Now let's go and let's have a good time.
Drive. you to work.
So that was actually really nice. I was expecting the bottom out on both of those back there, and honestly, we didn't touch at all. The tires give me an extra 2 inches of clearance, even though I'm still at stock height. It definitely helps. Thing rides like a Cadillac at 10 PSI.
Nice.
Oh, we might touch on this one.
Oh, a little bit.
Little bit.
Nice.
Hop in. We're good for now.
Good. Take it. Fucking.
And that's why we love having Justine on the trail, because she gets all of the best shots for us, and we get footage that we otherwise couldn't get.
Free workout.
And she gets a free workout, look at that.
Stay positive, my guys. Turn everything into a game and then life isn't so flipping hard.
It's true, life is what you make it. Look at all the repairs and all the bullshit that I went through with the TJ.
Shh.
If anybody should be pissed, it'd be me. But no, we gotta enjoy everything we can. And I sure am enjoying this trail. It was actually raining where I was back home. We drove 3 hours up here and it's beautiful and sunny. Lots of awesome obstacles to tackle. So far, great day. All right, and so far so good. I'm actually really impressed with how these tires are doing. They've been performing flawlessly, no issues. Not like we're going through anything super hard or extreme, but yeah, they haven't slipped once. They've been doing great. I forgot to put on the Trail Jordans, so I think we're gonna put those on before I destroy my Air Maxes today. And we'll keep on going, but damn, they're still full of mud. All right, shoes are safe now. Trail Jordans engaged. And yeah, so they switched drivers in Shamrock in the JK back there. But so far so good. Honestly, it's been a great trail so far. Some cool little obstacles. This trail, if you haven't done it before, it's not really challenging. It's just kind of fun. It's just hard enough to make it interesting, but there isn't anything that's really gonna make you throw the lockers on.
this big edge to climb. Like butter with these new tires.
That was a nice little trail, a little climb, I should say. Like I said, there's lots of little, like, cool obstacles. Not too crazy, but a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Already?
Yeah, been out there for 5 minutes. Something bit me under the knee. There was a frog. I almost stepped on it, just jumped in the water. Oi, oi. My tank top is stuck. Okay. Fuck, I touched the seat already. Fuck it. Drive. You wanted a nice shiny Jeep. Well, this is what you get for it. Mud on your seats.
It's what I wanted. Every year for Christmas.
I'll just shove a boatload of mud into your stomach for Christmas. And a wrench. A wreck wrench would be. Oof. You're good.
And shout out to Justine, because she is the real MVP today. Thank you for all the shots you've been getting, and thank you for getting dirty.
Love you. I need a shower.
But look, you matched the Jeep.
Oh, it's so pretty.
All right. So far, so good. Awesome day. Everybody has been having a good day. Everybody's been making it through so far. So no complaints on my end.
Itchy.
A little itchy. Okay, little itchy. A small complaint on our end.
We're good, we're good. Driver, driver!
So recently on this trail, I stopped using the Off-Road Plus. And for the main reason that it lets every single gear hold as long as possible before it switches to the next gear. And sometimes it's a little bit annoying. Sometimes it doesn't actually help you as much as it should. And sometimes it just gets in the way. So I found that leaving it in 4-low, turning off the traction control, turning off everything, and putting the sway bar, disconnecting the sway bar, and just using the manual mode to actually like control what gear you want to be in works a lot more consistent and lets you actually stay in the gear you want to be in, especially for climbs. And I feel like that's been working a lot better for me. And speaking of climbs, we have a little bit of a descent right here, so yeah.
Ooh. Oof. You have fun bouncing?
Oh my god.
I've never seen a Jeep move like that. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch the footage back because I wasn't there, but it sounds like it was a good time.
He gave gas instead of the brake. Oh my god.
Woo! All right, it's always a full send out here, isn't it? Even when we take the new Jeeps.
You're bouncing around everywhere, Ken. Hey, that's what happens when you're a newbie.
He's just fucking
Man's a rally driver.
That's what it is, huh?
It literally looked like that. Like he was going for a rally. I'm like, oh no. And that would not have been a good spot to lose something like your radiator.
Oh man. See, even when we come on the more tame trails, it's still a good day. Still a good time. Always.
You just need that one willing person. Oh.
Well, I stopped to grab a quick photo for a thumbnail, but she's tucking pretty good. You can tape this if you want.
Come on, you got this.
All right, there's a bit of a drop over here. Oh.
Look at you.
Like it's a bit of a valley. Just a little bit. But if you've never been out here, this trail definitely has lots to offer. And you can see there's like long, steep climbs. There's a couple of mud holes, a couple of bigger rocks, and some definitely challenging stuff off to the trail on our left, which is called Forest Mountain. That one's a little nuts. I don't think we'll be doing that one today.
So we just came across a really big climb, and although we just got the tires replaced to 37s, we might just belly out on her. What do you guys think? Here, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. Pretty big climb. Like you can see when I'm standing here next to the Jeep, the tires and the bumper are probably like around my knee. And this rock is probably just higher than that. It's probably up to my waist. So we should be able to make it. The only thing is, you can see a lot of people bottom out and scrape here. I don't want to really be dragging my belly up this entire thing. Yeah, like you can see, it's definitely a scrapey time. Yeah, I'm gonna touch. You can see how close he is. He was probably like an inch away from rubbing, so definitely we're gonna rub.
He was like 3 inches away from hitting his back bumper.
Well, yeah. So he was close to hitting his bumper, but that's not the issue. I just don't want to belly out. And he was like 1 inch away from hitting his belly. So I think I'm going to pass this one up today. I'm going to pussy out. I'm going to take the bypass because I just don't feel like spray painting everything under there for a whole day. Like, I know I'm going to have to do a couple touch-ups, but I don't feel like destroying everything. But the lift is on its way. I already have the shocks and the rest is coming.
No, think of it this way, guys. If we took every...
Driver. Yeah. Great.
So yeah,
Wow.
we made it in the TJ. So I'm gonna count that as a half win, but today I'm gonna have to kind of say, not this time. Sorry guys, but trying to keep it real here on the channel. I could have left this whole part out, but I just want to show you guys, yeah, what it really is like, because there's no point in hiding things out here. Got to keep it real and have a good time. But I think we're gonna take the bypass. So let's back her up and let's go. But no, like honestly guys, I love having the Gladiator. After having the TJ and taking the TJ off-road for years, it's nice having something that's different. So if I had another Jeep that was like a two-door Jeep, like a JL two-door, I think it would be too similar. I think it would feel honestly almost the same because I would be taking the same lines. It would have a very similar ability in the sense that it would be able to go over the same kind of things in the same way. Like you wouldn't really be challenging yourself, you would just be doing it in a different Jeep. In this, I have to pick a different line. I've got to kind of like eye out exactly how I'm gonna take the obstacle. Even if I've done it 100 times before, it's a totally different ball game when you have a different wheelbase. And it's a lot of fun. It actually makes it more interesting, and I like the challenge. It's that much more different and that much more enjoyable. And we still do have the TJ, so it's not like we're only going to be going out in this. We're going to be taking the TJ, we're going to be sending the TJ, we're going to be going out in this, and we're going to be having a good time in this. And we're going to be upgrading both as we go along. But to be honest, I'm having a great time today. I had a couple people ask me what I enjoy taking off-road more. And before I had the bigger tires, I was gonna say the TJ, just because I didn't have to stress or worry about anything, and I could go out there and just beat it up, because it's a beater. But now I think I'm enjoying this more, just for the fact that I get to challenge myself more. Like, it's a little bit different. I have to really think about my line, and I have to really just actually think about the way I'm gonna drive it off-road, because it's not the same as the TJ. It definitely isn't.
Different routes.
Yeah, you got to take different routes, you got to go a different speed, you got to modulate your throttle differently. Like even that, you see, like I took that too fast, the wheel just started bouncing. But that's the thing, you learn. And to me, it almost feels like we're starting off-roading all over again, because we're in a different vehicle and we got to learn how to take the lines and how to manage this vehicle on the trail. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people will complain and say that, oh, the Gladiator's too big and it shouldn't be out on the trails and that thing's not an off-roader. Honestly, man, it's fun. I like it. I have a great time. And not everything is for everybody, because if it was, then we would all drive the exact same car, wear the same shoes, and nothing would be interesting. So yeah, let's keep going and let's keep exploring.
I made him stop, I made him stop, I made him stop. Because, where are they? Blackberries!
Blackberries. Blackberries.
Blackberries! Where's the rest? We passed more, right there. Blackberries! Delicious! Don't die, happy snacking. Oh my god, they're so good! I almost died, guys. Oh, did you guys see that? 2 more centimeters and we would have gone without there. You're good. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. There's just one dilemma. You left me here. Alright, we gotta walk it. Oh dear Lord, how I love you so. Please don't drop me into the mud. Oh. I don't know if I made the right choice going this way, guys. Oh my God, look at them, look. You see it? Hey, little froggy. Right, you gotta move, froggy, because I gotta jump there. Ready? Oh, so many frogs. Oi, ew, that's covered in mud. Oof. All right, we're alive. We're good. Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I don't know if you guys saw his front left tire lift right there, but anymore, and he could have rolled that right the hell down there.
Now, where are we trying to take hard time?
No, did you see what he did? His left tire was not on the ground. If any higher, he could have, thank God there's trees there. I caught that on video.
You went really close to
What
the
happened,
edge.
my love, was you almost died. Legitimately, this tire was not on the ground. When you were hopping up like that and your back end was going towards that cliff where you got 4 stubby trees.
Oh no, I didn't realize that.
Oh, you'll realize next time.
Hey, stop digging in the bush. Let's go.
Leave me alone. They're so good.
Come on.
Hey! I'm coming!
Honestly, it's like taking your girlfriend to the mall, but you're in the forest. Hey, nice butt.
Why? What's wrong with it? Seriously, what's wrong with it? What I sit on?
A nice little one. Spotted a turtle. Looks like we're saving our second turtle on the trails this season.
Rescue, rescue, rescue. Rescue, rescue, rescue. Hi, my love. Oh, it's all right. You don't have to be afraid. You want to walk on yourself? You can. Good job. That's all right. Go on. He made it up his little hill. Keep going, buddy. You gotta keep going. Keep going.
Wow, turtle rescue team in action again. Last time we were on Concession Lake, we found a big turtle in the middle of the actual trail. I was gonna say road. And then today we found another turtle in the middle of the trail. And damn, those are some serious reeds, or grass, or whatever you want to call that. It's like a tunnel. Where'd you put the turtle?
He walked on by himself into the grass. He's like, don't touch me, don't touch me.
And he's like, I got this, don't worry, I live here.
And the camera died just as he was getting up onto the grass, and then I turned it back on to show that he made it like half a foot further in like the 30 seconds.
All right.
Look directly behind you, look at the water level.
Yeah, it looks like all the foliage and stuff is keeping it back, because water level's like a good 2 feet higher than where we're sitting right now with the truck. Pretty cool. Probably some beaver dam in action or something. Every time we come out here, there's always some kind of a beaver dam or some sort of like a...
But I've yet to see a flipping beaver. Can you believe that? I've never seen a beaver or a moose with my own two eyes.
So if you, we live in Canada. We live in the southernmost point of Canada.
I've never even seen a bear.
I've never seen a beaver in my life. In the entire time I've lived here, she's never seen a beaver, and we literally have beavers on our money. So it's like people who don't live here probably think like, oh yeah, they probably think they run around like squirrels, but no, they don't. I've never actually seen a live beaver yet. If you have, let me know in the comments section. Obviously the guys who live up north, they see moose and beavers and stuff like that all the time, but
how big do they get?
Where we live here, we don't see that. I'm telling you, you can't leave her alone for 10 minutes.
You just can't pull over. When you pull over, I get out.
We finished that part of the trail. This trail has about 3 sections. We finished the first section, which is the longest, and the boys are gonna go set up camp. So we're heading to another trail called Pickard Lake. We're gonna drive over there right now. It's about 1 kilometer on the road, and then another, I don't know, like 30 minutes through the trails. So if there's anything interesting on the trails, definitely I'll get that on film. I don't know why I can't talk right now, but we're gonna keep going and yeah, keep exploring, because the day isn't over yet. Let's go! They're all telling you you're good, let's go!
Boys are like, no, we gotta go! Like a kid in a candy store, god damn it!
I'm telling you, it's like taking your girlfriend to the mall.
Forward spree!
And Sean was just asking me what the mileage was with the 33s, because he hasn't had 33s for a while, and to be honest, the mileage with the 33s and the mileage with the 37s isn't much different. Like, I just did 3 hours to drive up here, and the thing burnt 12.5. Usually it burns around 11. So 11 liters per 100, and this time it burned 12.5 liters per 100. I know I'm in Canada, I know that's a little bit funny for you guys to hear, for the guys in the States, but it's actually not burning much. It's burning like an extra liter per 100, which is like fuck all. Like, honestly, it's nothing. And I owe that all to the 8-speed. The 8-speed actually does great. It really compensates for the bigger tires, and I still do hit 8th gear. When I was driving up here, I was making sure to check the gears, because I have the little gear indicator set up. You can turn that on and off in your settings, and it actually wasn't really struggling. Like, yeah, it would shift a lot, because here where I live, there's a lot of hills, but it would hit 8th gear even at 100 kilometers an hour, so 60 miles per hour, and it would sit there and it would be happy. Well, we still got a little bit of the trail to go, but we made it here to the Pickard Lake camping spot. The guys are setting up their stuff, and we are just pretty much gonna have a bite and start packing up and ride back down the trail and get out. But damn, we definitely put this thing through the test today. I think that these wheels have done great, or tires I should say. The wheels held up great as well. I haven't had any issues. The tires did really well. They definitely packed that mud real well and just rode right through everything we put it through. You can see they cleaned themselves out pretty damn well as well. I don't know why I keep saying that, but they cleaned themselves out really good. And you can see that all the mud is gone. It kind of just threw itself onto the vehicle and onto the rest of the trail. But to be honest, I'm super happy with these at 10 PSI. I think that they did great. I think that is the sweet spot for these on my setup with the amount of weight that I have in my Jeep. And personally, I just cannot wait to keep testing them and keep taking this thing off-road. And this is a pretty sweet spot these guys got here. But just for all you guys who do come out here, make sure you watch out for your MILF oil. So if your MILFs are leaking oil, make sure you keep it in check because they don't want you spreading it out here.
Shut up.
It says right there, don't spread your Eurasian MILF oil. So like I said, if your oil is coming out of that MILF, keep it in check.
Mike, we have enough clowns on the internet.
Good. Easy. We're touching a little bit.
It's loose.
Tires are in that dip. Yeah, everyone looks like they got stuck.
Yeah.
Alright, I know I can change my line. I'm coming up there.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of dumb, but it might actually walk up that easier.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, we did do this one in the TJ a few years ago. It wasn't as washed out, but we did it. Oh, I kicked you off. There you go. You can still line the back up.
Yeah.
You can try the right side.
Yeah, no. Now we got a bump.
What are you at, like 45 incline?
Yeah.
It's just your sliders. You can try the
23.
23, not bad.
Not bad.
Alright, let me
That's probably like 30 something.
32.
Yeah, 32, not
32,
bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
not bad,
that's
not
pretty good. Not quite 45, but almost.
Almost.
Like the camera never truly shows it, but this one is like a pretty good climb. It's just that one. Yep.
Got it. Woo.
That was nice. Good job. So that is the one little climb here. That is like the most interesting thing on the entire trail, which is why I didn't really tape anything getting to the campsite, because this trail is pretty easy. I pretty much had it in rear wheel drive the whole time. I actually did tape this entire trail earlier this year, so if you guys want to check it out, it is on the channel, but I don't think we'll be boring you today. Well, we made it out of the trail, all in one piece, and it is just us, me and Justine. Everybody else was staying on the trail and they're camping overnight. To be honest, I would love to camp overnight, but for a few reasons, I'm not gonna be. For the first reason is I don't know how to pack light. So when we go camping, we fill this thing, the entire bed, the entire back seats, and we're still looking for more space to fit stuff in. We do not camp light. Before we started off-roading, we used to be RV people. We used to go camping in RVs. So we're used to having like bathroom, stove, kitchen, like the whole thing, like everything including the kitchen sink. Now we're kind of trying to bring it down and start doing some overlanding. So hopefully we can start doing that soon. But currently we don't have the right setup and we don't have the right gear. But I did buy one new toy today that we will be putting to use right now. or I should say 2 new toys, because we do have our 16-inch Milwaukee chainsaw. And today we bought, or not today, but today we brought the Milwaukee M18 inflator. So the chainsaw, I definitely want to take and get some use out of that, but won't be today, I think. And the inflator, well, this thing is actually awesome. So I do not have anything that will do a 37, so I had to go buy a new pump. And this thing is not only cordless, you can actually set the PSI you want it to go to. And there's memory functions, so you click memory, 33, that's where I want mine. And then you set it all up. My hand's a little dirty, so I'm gonna put you guys down for a second. I'm gonna hook it up and then we'll turn it on. All right, I got it all plugged in, got it all hooked up. So it will tell you your current pressure, which is 9. And then our target pressure is 33. And then we just click start. And she will do her thing, fill it up, and then turn itself off. I actually really like that. So let's see how long it takes. I will time it. Right now we are at 7:15, so let's see. All right, so it actually works pretty well, and it does stop. It checks the pressure for itself, and if it's not high enough, it keeps going, as you just saw. So that's pretty cool. And it took all of about 3 minutes to do the tire. So it's not the quickest, but it's pretty convenient. I actually really like it. And I like the fact that I don't have to hook it up to the power supply anywhere on the vehicle. And I think we're actually done now. And if you're wondering how it is on battery, I have a 5 amp hour XC battery in here. So this is the 5 XC, and we are on our last bar and it's flashing. I don't even know if it'll turn back on. Oh yeah, it'll turn back on. So we did all 4 tires, I should say, from 10 PSI all the way up to 33 on that one battery. Personally, I think I'm gonna carry a bigger battery for the winter just because it drains batteries quicker in the winter. But to be honest, I'm pretty impressed. That's pretty good. Alrighty, everything is put away. And of course, she did a little bit more scavenging and harvesting.
You can't leave me alone unattended.
Oh, it's a good thing we brought the Gladiator, because there would not be room for that stuff in the other Jeep.
Look at this stuff.
But that is pretty much it for today's video, guys. And I have to say, it was a great day. Thank you guys for being with me. Thank you guys for coming out and watching the video. And hopefully I will catch you guys in the next one. Honestly, the tires did great. I am super happy with everything, and I cannot wait to keep testing them off-road and keep having a good time with these things. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys will be here. And please jump down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and hit that like button. Please, we're trying to get to 10K by the end of the summer. I know with your help we can get there, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, ride safe out there. Peace.